And we are live, Tisha.
We're live?
Yeah, that's what Live spells.
Oh, so we're live.
I don't know why. She swallowed the fly. Perhaps she'll die.
So why do you say it that way?
Why live, or why do I? Because that's what it could be that way too.
Yeah, but we're live.
This is the Craft Beards battle number 3, Paul Kennedy versus Sarah Dutton.
That is it.
All right, are you ready? Are you ready to show the people our faces?
Sure, bring it on.
Uh-oh. Hi. All right.
It's been so long, Scott.
I know, it's been forever and a day. All right, tell us who you are.
Hey, I'm Tisha Clinkin Beard, aka Chicken Bread, the other, or Mrs. Chicken Bread. So I'm the current president of the Texas Craft Whisker Club, member of the Austin Facial Hair Club, and a bearded villain's queen. And I live in a little town in Texas, and supposedly we have thousands of acres, but not really.
Millions.
And part, like I said, of the team of Chicken Bread and Whaler Clink. So who are you?
I am Aaron D. Johnston of Better Homes and Gardens. You can find me at talkingbeards.com. I think I did that wrong. I wrote the wrong name on there. I'll have to change that. But yeah, anyways, I'm Scott Sikora. I'm the other half of Talking Beards. You can be watching the show right now currently on the Texas Craft Whisker Club Facebook page. You could also be catching it on the Talking Beards page. Also on the Talking Beards YouTube channel and the Beardcaster Facebook page. So we already got a bunch of people in here watching now. So Tisha, why don't you tell us who our contestants are for this evening?
Well, our contestants are Paul Kennedy and Sarah Dutton, and I'm gonna give them the chance, or we will later, to introduce themselves, tell you what clubs they're from. And they were chosen by Shannon Clinkenbeard and Eric Brooks from battle number 2. Shannon chose Paul and Eric chose Sarah as an outcome of that battle. And later, after they've completed their beards, they'll have a chance to tell us who they've chosen for battle number 4.
Ooh, that's exciting. I wonder who it's going to be. Who's making the box for battle number 4?
That would be Andrew Matson, also known as Root.
Andrew Matson, this guy right here. Whatever. All right, so let's bring in our first guest tonight. Our first contestant. We'll bring in Sarah Dutton.
Hello.
Hello, Sarah. Why don't you tell us who you are and where you're from and what club you represent?
My name is Sarah Dutton. In the Pacific Northwest, they call me Sarah Dallas. So if you hear both of those names, same person. Long story, we'll go into that later. But I actually live in Elko, Nevada. I am a member of the Battleborn Beards and Cohorts, and I'm a whiskerina.
Ooh.
Say that club name twice in a row.
Beards and Cohorts, Battleborn Beards and Cohorts.
You did good. A tongue twister.
Yeah, we got a lot of people in the chat room already so far. Everyone's popping in and saying "What's up?" That's what they say.
Uh-huh.
Oh, then there's this guy.
Oh, I like the logo this week.
It was patriotic for 4th of July.
Exactly. Loving it.
Yep. So how long have you been a whiskerina, Sarah? Tell us a little bit about your backstory about how you got involved in it.
I started in 2017, so I'm pretty fresh. I saw a random post for Snowbird. So I started my bearding journey big and large, and I showed up completely fully dressed. I had a Victorian theme with chains and all sorts of lockets and stuff. The beard, I think itself weighed 50 pounds because I had absolutely no clue what I was doing. It was my first beard. Nobody, I had whole contacts, the whole jazz, and nobody knew who I was. And I had been speaking to Crystal actually online, and I was clueless in the whole thing. And she had people pretty much direct me. And of course, you know, Salties and everybody was very helpful and very welcoming and stuff. But I ended up taking third place for my first comp, and I was addicted since then. And here we are today.
What's your biggest win so far? How about what's been one of your favorite beards that you've made, and or what's one of your biggest wins you've had so far?
My favorite beard was Spokane when I did the morning beard, which it was the hair that it was real hair that I collected and did the Victorian actual, like you have to bake the hair and then you form it into flowers. And I sewed all the hair flowers together, and yeah, it took forever. And that kind of, it was 2018. I got really sick in Snowbird, so I wasn't able to compete. I went there and ended up at the end of it going to the hospital. So I felt a lot of shame that I didn't compete. So I told myself that for Spokane, I was going to come back with a vengeance. And that beard it's top notch. But I would say my biggest win, and honestly, my favorite competition so far has been Portland. I got first place in both creative and realistic, and second in couples. So I felt like that was my home run. So I'm really proud of all that. I was like run back and forth. Like it wasn't just like something that involved the other beard. It was a completely whole other change, and yeah, it was definitely a lot of work. So, but Portland's always fun. It's always crazy. And I still, honestly, I did come out in November and competed in Fort Worth and loved it. But like, so that was my goal for this year, which got ruined, but was to travel more east and go out and instead of just, exploring the West. So
to come back this year for December, being the last one.
Yeah, definitely. I was there in November and I loved it. It was, I kind of have this weird, awkward self if you haven't picked up on that. And especially when I'm competing. So I get kind of, I don't know, weird. Sometimes I talk too much. Sometimes I get really quiet. Sometimes I'm trying to be helpful. And yeah, like I'm doing now. Just, you need someone to talk a lot.
Pleasure to know you back. So I really like your style. So.
Oh, thank you.
All right. So we have Natalie in the chat room here. She said, sorry, she can't be here tonight. She's not feeling well, but she is still watching. So,
hi, Natalie.
Natalie, we hope you feel better. We'll see you next week. All right, Sarah, we're going to drop you out for a second and bring Paul in and talk to him for a minute. Hey, Paul, how are you?
Hey there, guys. I'm good. How you doing?
I'm doing excellent. Tisha, how are you?
I'm doing good, even though I'm short. Apparently,
it's your camera the way, and it just needs to be tipped down a little bit more. But
I'm still short. Okay.
Oh.
So I have to introduce Paul into. He started doing his freestyling and has been doing spectacular at that. So typically he's at the comps as the current style he's got going on.
Yeah, the full beard style mustache, what I usually compete in.
And Paul also, I'm going to tell it for him, he's got Can't Really Beard. So,
thank you. Thanks for the little plug there.
Yeah. So,
but,
Paul, you want to tell us about yourself? And
I'm kind of falling out of frame here. I am with the North Texas Beard Alliance in Fort Worth, Texas. And I've been competing since about 2015, I think 2014, 15, right around there. Started competing in the groom category, then moved into the full beard style mustache. Did that for a couple of years, and I just recently tried freestyle, as you were saying. And it was at December last year that I met Sarah for the first time.
This is your mustache is fantastic. I absolutely love. It's like it's perfection. That's the only word I can use to describe your mustache. Very extremely jealous of it. I mean, even your beard itself is just, it's like perfectly like, I don't know. It's just
its own light source.
Yeah. No, it's
only my hair would do that.
So Paul, how did you, when you got started, how did you get all involved in the whole beard scene and everything, like, you know, growing or like finding a club? What got you interested? Like, what's your entire, like, kind of backstory?
Well, I've always had facial hair. I just kept it like, you know, like a short goatee or a beard or something like that since as long as I could grow facial hair, basically. But I hit a point where we were going to this local coffee shop and there was a barista there that had a huge beard. And I just thought that was so cool. And I'm like, I'm going to try that. so I started growing it out. And then I came across the Whisker Wars shows on Netflix.
Never heard of it.
Yeah. And that's how I found out about competitions. I didn't even know they existed at that point. So then from there, I just kind of started looking around to see if I could find anything that was, you know, local. That's when I found the North Texas Beard Alliance competition. That was the first one I went to. And I've just been kind of hitting them ever since then, you know, mostly around the Texas area here. I haven't gotten too far out. Did LA last year. And then Austin, we've done each year for the last 3 years. So most of them have just been the local competitions. And then now with the online, everywhere. We can compete everywhere now.
Yeah. And
yeah.
I can't say enough. Your freestyle was awesome. So,
I'm sorry?
Your freestyle was awesome.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. That was my first stab at it.
Well, did a great job. That was really cool.
Thanks.
And we've had this whole discussion with Paul about what he uses to style his mustache on our Monday night chats. So tell us.
Well, to get this kind of, I use hairspray for this. I make and sell beard products, but for this kind of length and this kind of curl, I need the lighter texture of the hairspray to keep it up. Wax gets a little heavy, so it tends to fall. So yeah, I use the Got to Be Glued like everybody else does. And then sometimes I'll wax the tips just to kind of sharpen them up.
Yeah, if you see it in person, it's really cool. So. And
I bought these gigantic hair rollers, and I use that to form the arc.
I'm gonna have to try that. I mean, I've been trying to get my mustache for a while. I mean, I got the length already, but
yeah, you got the length, definitely.
I haven't messed around with it yet very much.
Yeah, I went to a local beauty supply and they had these plastic. I mean, the roller's probably that big around.
Very cool.
They were like cupped into my eye and with a blow dryer on it.
Maybe Mr. Chicken Bread will share some of his freestyles in the chat.
Yeah, how to style your mustache?
Yeah.
Stop it. Quit encouraging him. Okay, so we're going to bring Sarah back in now, and then we're going to invite Crystal Davis, who is the creator of the box for each of the contestants tonight. There she is. Look at that. Close your mouth.
Hey.
Let me get a bug in there.
Let's see.
I've just been making weird faces at you until you noticed me.
No, I saw you the whole entire time. Oh, come on, I'm trying to get this. I'm trying to get this right here. There we go. That's what I want.
There we go.
Good, because I accidentally deleted I exited. So is everything all right? All right.
Yeah, you're perfect. Your video is perfect.
Okay, good.
It looks good.
Those ducks.
To do it like this, I'm told. I'm not that talented.
I know. Perception is not my friend right now.
I got my little cat hands.
Nobody said to bring toys.
I know.
One of the things we have to entertain ourselves. You guys have entertainment.
Yeah, that's true.
So, Crystal, tell us about yourself. Like you need introduction, but
I'm Crystal. Don't mind the giant. Well, where's it at? Don't mind my black eye. I'm Crystal.
Okay?
I'm president of the Modesto Beard and Mustache Coalition. And I made the boxes tonight.
All right.
What do you want me to know?
Are we ready to unveil the boxes?
Yeah. So the boxes are inspired by my previous
Crystal.
beard costumes. Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. I want to make sure the guys know what they're doing, so I'm going to give you the quick breakdown on the rules on that. So they've got an hour, and Scott will start the timer after Crystal introduces the theme. So they'll have an hour to make a craft beard. At the end of the hour, they have to stop any work on it, the hands down deal, and then they can put it on their face. But at any time before that, of course, they can go ahead and wear the beard. So in the box that Crystal made up, and she'll tell you more about it, they have to use 5 of the items in the beard. So make sure you guys are counting how many you put on the beard. So at least 5 of the items have to be on there. Crystal's got it. Yeah, 5. You could use any pantry items, or what we're calling pantry items, any different glues, any base materials, anything like that that you have and want to use on that, but they cannot be the focal point of the beard. Of course, you can see that Sarah and Paul haven't opened their envelopes/boxes. This is one of the requirements, that they only open it when we start the timer. And when I talked about them putting the beard on their head, they've got to be able to keep it on their head, just as if you were on stage competing. So at any time, Scott's going to keep the timer, so at any time they can ask how much time they have left. And I think both of them have their phones and timers handy from what I saw. And then the last most fun part is that we have a drinking game that came about in the first battle, which was Scott and Aaron on Talking Beards. And every time that Paul or Sarah says ow, burns themselves, uses more colorful wording, then everybody gets to take a drink. So have your drinks ready. Most of us have some water going here, but
and I'm accident prone, so you guys are going to be in trouble.
So be prepared to take that drink for Paul, and then go ahead, Crystal, since I interrupted you earlier.
Oh, you're fine. Okay.
All right. So wait, one last quick thing though before you do this. I know I'm interrupting you now. So are we ready for them to open these things and you're going to talk about what's in them, or is that what you want to do? Because as soon as they crack the seal on that, the timer starts.
I think they could crack the seal and we could start talking about it.
All right, you guys ready?
Your hot
Yeah.
glue gun,
Ready, set, and we've begun.
Okay.
So both of these are different leftovers that I have from old costumes.
Can I just say I'm so glad that it wasn't a 4th of July thing.
Oh my God.
But I
No.
was really scared of that.
I'm going to need a vacuum cleaner.
Sarah has some of the remnants left over from my Sacramento beard where I dressed up as a mermaid/octopus. And Paul has some remnants and some extras of when I dressed up as a gnome sitting on a mushroom. So, in Paul's gnome bag, he's got some shrubberies and moss and lights and a gnome, butterflies, flowers, birds, and some rope for twine. And then it's got a backing, which is the big felt piece.
Okay.
And then in Sarah's, which was my mermaid octopus one, she's got some blue, like ocean themed cleaners, some glass beads, some lights, a mermaid hat, which I thought that you would appreciate. Some pearls and shells, some netting, rope, and some sequins material.
All right.
Oh, I'm like, what the hell is this? Oh, and I'm going to try really hard not to have bad image.
So
And
Paul,
I did put batteries in both of your lights, so you guys don't have to worry about that.
Okay.
so Paul, what do you think of the bag?
I'm sorry.
What do you think of the bag? What's in there?
It's pretty cool. I mean, this guy looks familiar.
I know. I thought he looked like you.
So
All right.
Paul, in the box. And Paul, you plugged in your glue gun, so you're good on that.
Yes, it is on.
And then I did include some super glue just in case.
I can't get the battery pack open.
It should already be working, Paul. Lights
Nope.
should. Oh, did I not put them in?
No, they're just loose.
Oh, sorry. I was in a hurry.
That's all right. I'm just not coordinated.
Y'all.
All right, Sarah, what do you think about what you got?
I love it. It's totally me. Rainbows, like my thing, sparkly. I'm just trying to think of, how I want to go about. I don't want to go about it in the obvious way. So,
Sarah and I had conversations about we're both kind of planners. So we definitely put Sarah outside her comfort zone. And,
yeah, I kind of feel like I'm in a bar, but I'm all right. I mean, we're good.
I tried to give Sarah enough random crap to put her out of her comfort zone.
You did well. You did well.
I already broke the lights.
There
There they go. Got them on.
working.
All right.
So this, you guys will give you a little bit of background on how the craft beards battles, the chopped craft beards started. If you watch or join our Monday night chats on the Texas Craft Festival, we have a Zoom meeting every Monday night. And when originally this thought came to the group, and I just have to give just everybody credit because it was much discussed and planned out on several different chats. And thought we'd start it, give people a challenge, and there were discussions on how this was actually thought about for some competitions in person, and how it would be fun to watch people do it. We see it sometimes in the competitions, but for the kids, they have maybe a craft table and let them make their beards. So with everybody being on, let's see, not out in the community so much, maybe that's the way to say it, but have people come together and have some fun, watch some challenges. And I have to say the men are really stepping up, ladies, to do this competition. We have more men than women on our list. So I'm going to challenge you ladies to out there and say, get your butts on my list to be a competitor. And
I really hope that this opens up a lot more clubs to doing a men's category, like a Ristorino category, where the men have their own creative category for top.
And last weekend, Aaron actually competed with his beard that he made in Talking Beards. So that was pretty cool to see.
We've had
stupid beard.
some guys compete throughout the years. We had a guy compete in Worlds in Austin in 2017 with the Whisterinas. He wanted to go, was invited with some of his friends to come to Worlds, and they told him that he could only come if he made a beard and competed. So he went to the store and got a bunch of duct tape and ended up making a beard, and he competed with all the ladies. He'd never heard of Whiskerina before, never seen in it, just went along with it, got on board, and he did a great job. So and we had somebody in Portland, I believe, compete a few times about 3 years ago. They had a male that would compete with the Whiskerina.
Drink.
I don't have a drink. I'm at the car dealership getting a new car.
Yeah, it was the best beard ever that Aaron had.
It was dumb.
It was a stupid beard.
Yeah, it was a stupid beard.
The beard.
Paul, what's the dog's impression of what's going on there? He's really intently watching.
Is he? Where is he?
He was just right there a second ago.
That's Levi. He's our Australian Shepherd. He is the great skunk hunter.
Oh, yes. Is he smelling better this week?
Not really. He's still kind of stinky.
Paul, do you have a something you got a plan going or what?
I don't. Just kind of winging it.
But I have to give you kudos, Paul, because I noticed that you're picking up after yourself as you go along. So actually, that's the first person I think we've had that was doing that. If you have watched battle number 2, I had beer cans in my office/craft room. So kudos, and David's going to love you for that, I'm sure.
There's a pile of moss on the floor here.
I'm sorry, David.
It'll be me that cleans it up.
But I'm not as sorry.
No, it's fine.
How's it going, Sarah? Sarah looks like she's got a plan in formation. She's going.
It's okay. Just breathe. Just breathe. You'll be fine.
Oh, I'll be fine.
I don't know what I'm doing here, but it's gonna make it work.
They're both kind of intense like you were, Scott.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, I didn't know what the heck I was doing. Sarah knows what she's doing. Kind of better than me. I didn't even plug my glue gun in.
I know I look like I'm crazy and just like, woo, but I plan. Like, I'm really OCD. Like, I'm obsessive about stuff. So to me, just to like wing it, makes me want to vomit.
So what else did you bring in? We talked earlier about some of the craft stuff you had in a different closet. So did you go get some things that you thought of?
No, I still have everything that I had on the table. So far, it was just if it was a 4th of July thing, I was go a different route for my base, but it is not. So I am bueno.
Shannon Klinkenbeard writes in the chat room, 6 minutes left, people. 6 minutes left. In all actuality, we are at 50 minutes and 53 seconds left.
Oh,
Nice.
Well, are there 50 minutes?
Making some progress there. He's already got his form. He's gluing stuff down.
So, Paul, did you cut up the form to a certain?
Not yet. I'm going to lay the stuff on the form and then cut the form to fit it.
Now, and Crystal probably agrees. I have found that moss is not the easiest thing to work with.
No, it's not. So
Yeah.
that's Paul's challenge.
I'm hoping I have enough stuff on top of it to hold it down.
So, now what are you opening? Is that your gnome?
It's the gnome.
It's the Paul gnome. So, Crystal, we'll have to find out where you got those and make sure that we all have Paul gnome.
I got it at Michael's. You can actually add water and expand it over 24 hours.
Oh, man.
Is that like the grow a date thing?
Kind of.
Oh, it takes 72 hours. I was going to try it.
No, I figured just go with it like that.
So Paul's also wearing or sporting the awesome Texas Craft Whisker Club t-shirts. And yeah, he's got a black one there in the men's, I believe. And it's got the logo. And I'm wearing one. I'm gonna pull it up because
Well, stand up, Tisha. Let's see it. Model it for us.
Yay, okay.
Ooh. Very cute.
So I know several people have theirs on order, and you can, Scott's got the Teespring page up on it. And just we talked about it before, but with the Teespring and the T-shirt sales, we do have some profit coming out of them, but that's going to go directly back into making the boxes for the competitors. So they're very affordable. I have to say, the material is very comfy.
It got here pretty quick, too.
Yes, it's a pretty good turnaround on that. And you have different colors to choose from, different styles. And we do have the tanks that some of the ladies like, the ladies' tanks. And, but as I was saying, the profit goes back into helping people pay for those boxes that go out because usually we get the stuff kind of inexpensively, but a lot of times the shipping is the one that gets a little high on that. So, like I said, we do have slight profit on it, but it's going back into the craft beards contest.
And your order today is backed by our 100% satisfaction guarantee.
Excellent. I really like mine, and I got Shannon one, and like I said, the material's really nice. So
yeah, that's what I mean. The Teespring store, definitely, they do have some really good quality products there. I mean, that's where Talking Beards, we'd get all of our stuff through. It's such an easier way to go. I mean, even if you're like in a beard club or something and you guys are looking for an easy way to get shirts made, and I suggest Teespring. I mean, it's worked great for us as well.
Yep, and I like that we can help the people that are actually sending the boxes out, and so I like to let you guys know where that extra is going to make sure we can keep this going for quite some time. So Monty, I have to love your profile picture. I'm in love with it. So it's a side note, but if you'll notice that cute little cap that's Monty's profile picture, we recently named one of our million cattle, or one of our little bull calves, after Monty, because it does kind of look a little like him. So the little one's a couple of weeks old now, and his name is Wizard. So if you want to come out and see Wizard, come on, visit the chicken breads. I think Chris is going to come out and visit later this year.
That's the plan. Back to the Teespring thing. If you're a new club starting out and you don't have a lot of money to put into merchandise, Teespring's a really good option too.
Yeah, and you can change the price of all your different. I mean, like T-shirts, they tell you like it costs about $12.56. That's the cost, and then you could sell the T-shirts for $875 if you want, and make a profit of $4,638.42. I mean,
they're very specific numbers, Scott.
They are, Crystal.
And you can make other things than T-shirts. I just
Drink
in there. Drink.
Nope, he burned himself. But yeah, I mean, you can. I was messing around with making masks the other day. You can make pants. There's all different types of like stretchy pants.
Talking Beard leggings.
Yeah, Talking Beards leggings. I mean, pillows. I was trying to make a pillow with my face on it. Like, who wouldn't want a pillow with my face on it to sleep with?
You know, ones where you can do the sequins and it changes.
Oh my God. I could do Aaron one side, flip him, and he'd be me on the. Oh my God, this would be so great.
You created a monster.
Oh, I know. Trust me.
The chicken breads have 123,467 acres in East Texas with over 1 billion head of cattle.
I can't imagine having that many.
You said that earlier. You said you had 1 billion.
But still, I've got one calf that I'm bottle feeding, and that takes some time every day.
Sarah, what's going on over there?
I'm working on my mustache. The mustache is essential. No offense, whalers.
I agree.
Whalers. Nobody
I
likes
agree.
whaler.
So,
Here.
are you making the mustache first, Sarah?
No, I have a beard assembled, kind of. I bounce.
She's
like-
fancy.
I go here and I go there, and then I'm like, oh, look, there's a chicken, and then I take a drink, and then I go again, and then I kind of like thinking, whose bright idea was this to sign up for this crazy stuff?
That would be you.
Yeah, well, I'm going to blame Sean, but yes, it was good. I wanted to. This is such an amazing, I love this so much. I think it's fun and creative and different, and everybody needs to get out of their comfort zone and just try. Like, Yeah. So I'm all about this and supporting this. And I'm excited for when it's my turn to make a box. I already have it done. So whenever you need help.
Okay, everyone, we are at 42 minutes and 42 seconds.
Okay. Gracias.
Yeah.
So
I
Paul,
tried to put my little hand on my broken finger, but it doesn't quite fit.
I'm imagining it's a little swollen.
Oh, yeah.
So are you okay? Everything good?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a little banged up. I got some stitches in my arm and this shiner. Where am I at? But
I can't even tell.
I think your black
I
eye
did-
is badass.
I did my makeup today as much as I could, but it just looked like a peacock. So
So Paul,
Yeah.
what have you got going?
What's that?
What have you got going there?
Kind of looks like a salad from here.
I know.
Oh,
Aww.
That's pretty cool. You got a pole gnome and some flowers going on.
it's
Couple
almost like in the
butterflies.
shape of a heart.
There's some eyes on it.
It does kind of look like the shape of a heart. But I think he means to have it kind of
That's the shape of the beard. I'm
exactly.
gonna trim the felt around it after I got it laid out.
I honestly, I don't know if any of the others that have made the craft beards, Paul has taken an approach that maybe I should listen to, because I always have the shape of my beard kind of cut out before.
Hi, gang.
Peanut gallery.
Hi, gang.
So that's a different approach. I don't know anybody else ever on the online ever used that approach.
I think I might have before, but I think it became too difficult because then you run out of space.
Are you saying I'm doing it wrong?
No. I think when you have a certain idea of what you're already gonna do, and then you make your base ahead of time. Did you buy a car?
So Crystal's actually at the car dealership with.
Do we need to speak? Do I need to wheel and deal with your sales guy?
So no, John and I brought Jim to buy a new car because it was his car that I got in the accident in. And John's here now. Like, John's been out there looking at new cars too, and then he went and talked to the sales lady, and I'm pretty sure he ran the numbers, and he might be buying himself a new car.
So many new cars. You guys are buying all the Ferraris.
I'm not getting a car. I have my Traverse still, but I wrecked the car that got in the accident with the Nissan Versa. So Jim wanted a
Whoa. Sarah was getting all crazy. She was standing up.
Oh. Yeah, I
Yeah, I'm trying to see. Gosh, girl, what are you doing?
Yeah, she's like really intently like screwing there.
I'm really big into wire, so I use wire a lot.
A wire.
But my beards are not comfortable in any way, and that's probably why I'm cranky and or used to drink all the time. So I need to change my approach on that in the future. But one perk about online competing is you don't have to be in it as long.
Yeah.
Yeah, I started sewing felt on the back spine sometimes to protect my face. So thank you.
That's what I do too. I use a felt backing to protect me if it's rough.
Yeah. Fine,
I-
love you.
Much so apparently. I'm new into construction. I'm definitely an artist, not an engineer. Not saying that you guys aren't artistic, but I'm like the slap it on. That's why you don't ever want me to paint your house because it will look horrible. And I don't do projects. I pay people to do projects in my house because it will be jerry rigged and not good.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. Probably your
Shannon, did your makeup, Tisha?
He gave me feedback on my makeup.
I did too. I said you looked really good.
Yes,
You look beautiful. You always look beautiful.
Thank you. I work on it. I brushed my beard today.
You.
well, Scott brushes his beard all the time.
I do.
Oh, look what I bought today. It's a teeny tiny beard brush.
Look, I had to buy backups.
He got them for $3.
Yeah, $3. You can't go wrong.
Hey, Scott, I went out and bought a couple of those after you recommended them.
And what are you thinking?
I like it. It's a good brush.
Wet brush is the brush. That's the way to go.
Well, I believe it's one of those wet. Is it wet brush?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I actually use them for my wigs. They work really good on my wig.
Mine too.
I use some like texturizing sea salt with the wet brush, and it is awesome.
And it softens your wigs?
Well, it makes it where I can brush them easily, so they're not all tangled. It's almost like
That's a good idea.
so I carry that and the wet brush in my comp bag, and those dryer sheets too for static.
What ratio of salt to water?
I just buy I think it's a Redken. I have to let me look.
Oh yeah. Show us. Oh no, isn't it cute, Andrew?
It says, I like that brush.
It's so tiny. I usually get the bigger version at Sally's, but this was just a little tiny one, and I thought it was stinking cute, so I'm gonna get it for some of the guys in the club to put it in their travel bags.
Is it like a certain type of brush? Like
This one is called Annie, but I usually get the one from Sally's that's the bigger version because the guys really like it. Has a hard side and a medium side, so you can brush out the curls and whatnot.
It's time to drink.
I didn't myself. I just broke my beard.
Oh no.
Just move. We don't know what it looks like yet, so keep going, girl. You got this.
Oh yeah.
It's like a musician who plays the wrong note. You're the only one that knows that you played the wrong note. It sounded fine to everyone else.
It's more than a note here, dear. Nothing a little hot glue won't fix.
Right?
Wow.
Do you ever have trouble with it sticking to the mannequin?
Do you use the wet brush just in the shower or after?
Me or Scott?
Scott.
Well, Wet Brush is the brand name, but they do have like Wet Brush, like the regular detangler, which is that one that I just showed you, which is really good for like knots and stuff. I mean, this is not only good for like the women in their hair, it's good for that, but it's, I mean, really good for the guys' beards. And that's what, I mean, I strictly use that, but they also have these drying brushes. Let me grab mine real quick.
How's it going, Tara?
Does somebody have chickens there or something?
Yeah, chicken bread.
She just hold on. Come on.
Did she just say she has a chicken in the house?
Yeah.
I hear something that sounds like a clucking almost.
I sent her live chickens for her beard.
Is it the noise on now?
She's got to hot glue the live chickens to her beard.
No, I have I don't know if you guys are, well, I think you're all friends with me on Facebook. My Franny Panny, my dog, my son just went and played fetch with her, so, because she has high energy, and she just sits there and stares at me going,
Oh.
so, she's wondering what I'm doing right now, so.
What did you just open?
The seashells,
Oh,
which, yeah.
she sells seashells down by the seashore.
Did you see the bags of pearls and lace and
Yeah, I'm just,
sequins everywhere?
I know I love little like kitty corn, whatever, or
Like
Mermaid.
Mercury?
oh, this one grows too.
Yes, it does.
No, I love her though. I mean, I want to use her, but at the same time, I don't because I want to be selfish and keep her.
We'll send you another one.
But I feel like it's not as good as I want here. You gave me lots of heavy stuff too.
I knew you could handle it.
Well, yeah.
So Scott, how much time does she have left?
Well,
Both.
not just her, but also Paul.
Yeah, I'm still here.
You 32 minutes. Are you guys nervous? Other than Sarah, obviously.
Yes, I am. Oh,
How about
Okay, the lights won't work.
Again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
oof. Come on, Mike.
Oh, they were on.
Well, the battery pack was screwed closed.
My trackpad's dying. Sorry. There we go.
So, Crystal, it's catwalk.
Okay,
And
the lights aren't going to work.
texturizing Salzburg.
Okay.
Here's that brush. This is a wet brush, quick dry brush.
Oh, there you go.
So this sucker will dry, like I can get my beard to dry like twice as fast just using this brush. I've used like this brush to, like, if I stand in like front of a fan and I just brush it, it just, I don't know what it does, but it helps your hair dry like super duper fast.
Got it.
Ooh, Paul got the lights to work.
Paul got the lights to work,
The lights are on.
and Paul's home.
Whoop, whoop.
Good thing I'm handy and creative.
Yeah, and you've cut your form out.
What's that?
You cut your form out.
Yes. I don't know how I'm going to do these, though.
Yeah, I have some LED ones that are in my stock, and I keep wondering how am I actually going to use them. But they're really cute. So they're in the drawer as a potential use.
1, 2, 3. We have to use 5 items, eh?
That's correct, sir. 5 items.
Okay, I'm going to spend my whole hour on this light string.
It should be worth it in the end, right, Paul?
Let's hope.
So if we like fucking, oh, sorry, I said the F word. Glitter counts, obviously, because that was one of the items, right?
Correct.
1, 2, 3. Ah! I don't like that.
So it sounds like Sarah needs 2 more on the masterpiece. So Sarah, where did you get your mannequin?
I found her in a trash can.
Behind the department store or someone's house?
It was in an alley where most good stories start. She has her legs. Her legs are down in the hallway. Actually, I made her legs into a lamp. But I've used her for many, many years on all sorts of artistic adventures. I formed a cast on her before, and yeah, I do lots of weird stuff. I mean, it's not really weird. I don't know. That sounded creepy. Like
You do lots of fun things.
yeah.
I see Fawn. She says this is like a MacGyver episode. Pretty close. And maybe this tells our age, but MacGyver was a pretty cool show.
Yeah, I love MacGyver. He made crap work out of nothing. Heck yeah, man.
We have a new MacGyver too.
Did you say you knew him?
No, they have a new MacGyver.
I was going to be one impressed, Crystal.
I'm not
so
that.
excited about the remake, though. I mean, if they make a short circuit, I'm gonna short circuit. So, but I mean, I guess Wall-E was their short circuit version of a remake, huh? You know, Johnny Five. Don't tell me you guys don't know short circuit.
Johnny Five.
You know the robot? Short circuit.
Nova.
Johnny Five alive.
Nova.
Okay. I was gonna say, how old are you guys? 'Cause
28.
Yeah,
Probably-
I'll turn 21 in October.
one.
My kids watched Roger Rabbit, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, the other day.
Who
Nice.
did?
My son sat through the whole movie. I was really impressed.
Is that not fun for him?
Drink.
All right. Cheers.
No, he won't sit through a whole movie usually unless he's really intrigued by it. It's got to be like Ninja Turtles or
So which was his favorite character?
I think Roger.
You think Roger, not Jessica? Because I mean,
His eyes definitely locked the screen every time Miss Rabbit came on, but
I can't look away from her breastises. So
I mean, he's a 7-year-old boy, so
I mean, he's a very detailed cartoon.
John just brought me coffee because he's going to go test drive his new car.
There's something in the water on that. So
Oh, I know. I was already looking at the traverses going, no, I don't need it.
Who's Johnny by Elda Barge?
John is my boyfriend.
No,
Fritos.
we're talking about the song, the theme song from Short Circuit.
Oh.
I like it.
Run up there.
Makes me happy. You guys
My
ever remember the Tough Guys? Come on.
What?
What?
Tough guys. With the two older guys that go out of prison and they try to adapt and
Oh.
right.
Oh, Weekend at Bernie's.
yeah, that's an awesome movie. 26 minutes. So you're a little less than half the way to go.
Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ha! Okay, we're good.
So Sarah has her 5 items now.
I believe.
I'm trying to wire this battery pack on.
Yeah.
I should have put some zip tie.
Fire, or how are you doing that, Paul?
I've got wire, and I'm trying to tie it onto the back, but it's not going through the backing real well.
So what kind of wire? I'm
Just,
curious.
just basic wire, floral wire.
Yeah, see, when I think of wire, I'm like, I've got several different kinds in my drawers. So trying to see what you've got going. You guys can see,
Blocks of wire.
let's see if I can do this. You can see my minions that Natalie gave me. So if you're still watching, there's my minions.
Cute.
And maybe you can't look close enough, but I've started my beard for this weekend for the competition. So
What competition's this weekend?
this is red, white, and blue, and I'm not going to remember it correctly.
Is that for
The Beard Mob, Florida.
And online.
I think that one's working class beards.
Yeah.
Your glitter doesn't glitter. Is it not supposed to come out?
What? No. It's just a little bottle of glitter I made you.
But I want glitter.
They said no glitter.
They said no glitter?
You can use glitter if you're
You have to provide your own glitter.
yes.
Can I go use my glitter?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Thanks, Natalie. It's red, white, and bearded. I knew I was going to remember it correctly, so.
I just threw in a little bottle of glitter that I made.
I
So
saw that. Where did it go? There it is.
Fawn, whose birthday are
It'll
you
be my
talking?
mom's pot of gold.
Scott's birthday, Fawn?
Fawn wants to know, Daniel wants to know how old you will be on your next birthday and what date is it? Who?
Ooh, yeah.
There's like 5 people up here right now.
Well, I will be 38.
I will be
Isn't it?
29.
Oh,
I'm going to be 21.
whoosh.
I'm the old guy. I'm 55.
Paul, you just made me feel better.
Well, as long as it helps somebody.
So I did take something from Shannon today. I'll show you. Sarah, did you go use the glitter?
I got glitter.
Is it like iridescent?
Yes, it's like fish scaly.
Ooh.
Okay,
22 minutes.
It's cooler. So that's something I borrowed from Mr. Chicken Bread.
All right. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got 7 items on mine.
Oh, overachiever.
That's me. They're all
Now
small.
he's got to get it on his face. Sarah already has hers mounted for her face.
22 minutes.
Sarah's done this before.
This is the great debate. Do you mount and prep that part first, or do you prep that part second? Because Brooks last time he prepped his first, but Clink did not.
Yeah, I have not.
Well, I think Aaron and I did the same thing too. I figured out how I was going to attach mine first, and Aaron didn't. And then
It's
he spelled
interesting
stupid
to watch
wrong.
how everybody's mind works. Like, where do you go first? Do you go base attachment, or do you go attachment base?
Well, I kind of came up with an idea that I'm going to use.
No trouble.
You guys tell me if this is okay. I'm going to do this COVID style, but I'm using the straps from our mask to hold it on.
That was actually my plan B, so good job.
Okay.
You do you, boo boo.
What?
I said, you do you, boo boo.
As long as you guys are okay with it, I'm good.
Eric Brooks method, you could just use the wire and tie it to your glasses.
I've done that before.
I've done that also.
I've not done that before ever.
In a pinch, you find lots of ways to tie things to your head.
I'm not going to pinch you. Stop it.
So, Fawn, since you clarified, it was me. My birthday is October 1st. Shannon's is August 2nd, and he's younger than me by 10 months. He acts like that's this huge age difference. But
It is. That's like it's like decades.
yeah, so
Million years.
he told you how old he will be next month, and you can guess at how old I will be October 1st. How about that?
9.
So you can make guesses.
Andrea Glander writes, "Hi, Crystal Davis from Shyla. This is Sean, by the way. LOL.
Oh, so you're saying that I'm that old, Scott?
I'm not typing this stuff. That's Aaron.
That's Aaron.
Aaron, I tell you.
Oh, hey.
Sean, well, and then my husband's giving it away too. So yeah,
You're going to be 2? Jeez, you're like a toddler.
I know. I'm just gonna be 2. Oh my gosh.
Don't say it like that.
Half a freaking century, yes. I'll be half a freaking century old.
Only getting better with age, girl.
Exactly.
You say that like it's a problem.
Well, it kind of snuck up on me.
Girl,
I tell you what, man, hitting 40's been great. Like my 40's have been probably the funnest and the best times of my life so far.
Oh, I hate it. I hate my beard.
Oh, no, you don't.
I'm sure it's beautiful, Sarah.
No, I hate it.
You're your own worst critic.
You always hate your beards, and then you place and you win, and you do great. So
Find that shit out. This is so random. I hate it. Oh well. It's fun. It's
Yeah,
fun.
my 40s. Well, when my 40s started off, number one, I met Shannon when I was about to turn 39, and so
That is true, right? I am elderly.
How old are you,
So
Scott?
15?
How old is Scott?
Apparently, I look twice as old as Tisha.
It's the makeup.
It is. I'm 28. 45.
So you're not too far behind.
No.
Oh, this feels so crafty to me. I hate it.
So how many beards have you made, Sarah, that you just really hated? Or did you just ditch them if you didn't like them?
If I didn't like them, they don't exist.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, they're in a box. So
Are
there's
they
actually
living in a
I-
cardboard box?
that I did in Bend. That was my Kraken beard, which was my version of my sea beard or whatever, the nautical. Is that what it is? If it's sea theme? Is that what it's called? Nautical?
It's
Yeah.
whatever you want it to be called, girl.
But yeah,
We are at 17 minutes.
Are you guys
Yeah.
feeling the pressure?
Yeah, I'm not happy with it, but it's gonna be. I enjoyed this experience, but she's gonna. Yeah.
I don't know why Aaron's not coming in as himself. He doesn't obviously want people to know it's him.
It's him, but we know now.
Yeah. I ratted him out because I didn't want to get in trouble.
Paul looks like he's working on a mustache.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I thought I saw him cut that out. Is that a different kind of moss?
It is like that crinkled paper, crinkled craft paper.
Oh, isn't it raffia? Is that what it's called?
Decorative shred.
Oh, I like that better than the more complicated raffia name. And I'm probably saying,
I literally went through my drawers of what I had left over from beards and threw a bunch of stuff in boxes, and then I added a couple of extras that I went and got at Michael's. Just
Like gnomes, growing gnomes.
yeah, the gnome and the mercat to kind of throw into the themes.
Oh, cool
Because
if I
with
could've-
this beard, I dressed up as a realistic version of those. So I was a real, I had realistic hair. So I figured these were the costume parts. So we'll go with that.
is it getting better?
Huh? Is it me?
Better?
No, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
You always hate your beards.
Like, I hate it.
Come on, you're up against a complete amateur here. You should be doing
Well,
good.
no, meh.
I bet it's better than you think it is, Sarah. Deep breath.
I don't like
You can do it.
Oh my gosh, look who's here, everyone. That Jeff Ray guy.
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey.
So if I'm gonna kind of give Jeffrey some props, but if you guys don't know and you're friends with Jeffrey, on Thursday nights he does a cigar chat, and Crystal's usually there, and Paul, he's been there,
I've been there a couple times, yeah.
and Mr. Chicken Bread, and I usually sit in the background and listen while Shannon's on there. Scott, what was your?
Do you have to be smoking a cigar to be part of that fun?
No.
We allow you to just hang out with us, even if you don't smoke.
Yeah.
Can I smoke a
And
corn
you
cob
don't have
pipe?
to just smoke cigars if you're not a cigar smoker. You can join us with any kind of
So if I'm just smoking hot, I'm allowed to be there?
absolutely.
Whoa, watch your mouth, woman.
And do you smoke a pipe, Scott?
No, I don't smoke anything.
You're just smoking hot.
I'm just smoking hot. That's it. That's all I got going for me.
I am here.
This is
Right in my office.
What's our time? 13? Okay.
Oh, this mustache isn't going to work.
You can do it, Paul. 13 minutes and 26 seconds.
Yeah.
You've got plenty of time.
Plenty of
Smoking
time. Make it happen, Captain. A smoke and a pancake. That's right.
The non-smokers chat is on Wednesday.
It's not going to hold. Shit.
I believe he's talking about Boo and Monty.
Yeah. That's the drinking show.
That's the drinking show. And Jeff says to join us. So if you're not friends with Jeff Ray, you gotta look him up or
I post it too on mine usually.
Yeah. So like I said, I usually just stay in the background and listen to everybody and chime in once in a while.
And show us the cow.
And show us the cow, yeah. Little brownie. He's my baby.
I'm going to have a bubble pipe.
There you go. Get a bubble pipe. That's excellent.
No, all exclusive. Okay. Yeah.
Use your words, Tisha. Use your words.
I don't know sign language, so other than that. All right, so Marta says that tonight's the Portland Beardsman meeting. So
Gonna try and crash the party.
you almost sounded like a Marta there, Scott.
What was that?
You almost sounded like a Marta.
I know. I sound very close. I almost sound more like your husband.
I'm like, Amanda doesn't have an accent at all.
They all got an accent. That Aaron D. Johnston guy, he talks like a hillbilly all day long.
Yes, he does, but that's different. He also pees on a wood block.
You ain't cool unless you pee on a wood block.
He chopped down a whole tree in his backyard the other day, and I said, you should pee on it.
He sent me a picture of the pee block the other day.
Yeah, I was in that chat too.
He says, y'all are hillbillies.
We're hillbillies? We don't have a pee block.
Natalie has a pee block too.
No, Natalie pees in a toilet like an adult.
Like an adult.
Okay, so really, has nobody else? Well, maybe I shouldn't ask the question.
Corey Maxon says, let's go, Paul Kennedy.
Wait, no, Tisha. Continue this sentence. I feel like things are just about to get juicy and we're going to learn some facts.
Has nobody ever popped a squat? That's all I'm saying.
Like where? I mean, I've had to like on a tree, but like.
Oh, Papa Squat. I thought you said Papa Squat. What the hell does that mean?
Possibly intoxicated and walking through a park in Chico and had nowhere else to go at 3 a.m.
Dude, as a kid, I was a tomboy. My cousins and everybody were all boys, and I taught myself how to pee standing up.
I once stood on the side of the freeway. We were waiting for 2 hours to get into Shoreline, and there was nowhere else to go because I had just finished 2 4-lobes. So, yeah, everybody got quite the show.
10 minutes? What do we have?
It's going to be our next offshoot of Talking Beards, Talking Poop, and Talking Pee.
We used to have we still have a chat at certain comps. You can win the best shitting trophy.
Lost a ball.
Yeah, that's a little out of my league.
Whoever takes the most creative pooping photo wins a trophy.
So, Aaron, you're correct.
There you go. The Dumpy Award. Thank you, Aaron.
DC has it right now.
DC has
DC, he looks really good with his shaved face.
I know he looks. He almost
really
looks like
good.
Asa.
Yeah, he looks really good.
Keep it up, DC. We like it.
Shit, 8 minutes.
How's it going, Paul?
How'd the mustache do?
It didn't work, but it's gonna have to work.
How's it going,
Ember,
Sarah?
we got Ember here.
I'm still here.
You're at 8 minutes.
So, is it just that you don't like your mustache, Paul, or is it just?
It's not holding up.
He's stapling it. I like the creativity here.
Yeah, that didn't work either.
So how did you attach the lights?
It wrapped around everything, and then I glued the bases of the lights down.
Now, are they a certain shape? Or they
They're like little green leaves.
okay?
So I wrapped them around the mossy balls.
No. So Andrew wondered if you're going to staple it to your face.
If I have to.
True whisker there, right? I have glued stuff to my face that wasn't hair.
Okay, Sarah, how you doing?
I'm almost, I think, done. It's gonna have to just be.
Okay, we are at 7 minutes even right now.
You can do it.
Ember, if you want to be a part of this, make sure you guys go, as you can all see at the bottom of the screen right there, visit the Texas Craft Whisker Club by going to txcraftwhiskerclub.com, or you can go to the Facebook page and send a DM and sign up on it. You can either be a participant to make a beard, a craft whisker beard, or you could sign up to be someone who makes one of the boxes that gets sent to each of the participants.
Or both. Don't forget.
Or both.
I have a question.
Yes. Crystal, yes, go ahead.
Are we going to have our meeting a different day this week since we're having this tonight, or is this our Texas Craft Whisker Club meeting?
This is our Monday night chat because I'm out of days of the week to host. Chris, disappointed.
But you're gonna have the cigar club on Thursday night.
Cigar Club on Thursday, yeah.
Yeah, and then Talking Bears tomorrow, right?
Yeah, we have Talking Beards tomorrow. Then we have the Monty show on Wednesday.
Monty and Boo.
We also have what else do we have on Wednesday night? There's something else. Beard Laws. Beard Laws is on Wednesday night as well.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, we are fast approaching 5 minutes.
Stop.
We don't have to have it on, right? After the 5 minutes?
You
Might want to make sure it goes on at this point, so you at least have a few minutes left to make sure that you can adjust anything you need to.
Oh, this bitch is gonna go on. Pardon my language.
Whoa.
It's done. It's done.
We are at 5 exactly.
It's done. I can't do anymore.
You can too.
It's so beautiful. You can't make it any prettier, huh?
It's done. There is a thing called overworked. Okay. So I do probably need a mirror. So am I have to put it on in front of you?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay.
You can go check it in the mirror if you're quick.
Yeah, you can go check it in the mirror. You don't have to put it on in front of us.
Yeah, I think that's where Paul went to check in the mirror.
Oh, well, he left and I'm leaving. You're ahead.
I've got a china cabinet behind me. I was just looking in the glass. But yeah, I'm going to go check a mirror. I'll be right back.
Yeah, it's different. And I don't want to butt on the camera.
So Marta made the comment that that's one whimsical beard. So I'm not sure if she was talking to Paul or Sarah or maybe even both, because the themes are a bit whimsical as well. So Scott, have you seen anything that you could give anybody tips on based on your experience with the battles?
Well, like we kind of talked earlier about, once again, 3 minutes and 33 seconds. Everyone has their different approach of like whether or not, starting off how to affix it to their face. So as we've seen in all 3 of the battles so far, one of the 2 people has thought about it, the other one hasn't. So then, you construct your beard. Does it become an afterthought? All right, here Ember has a question. All right, so the theme of each box is created by the box creator. This box was created by Crystal Davis, and she took remnants of some of her older beards and extra things that she had around, and then added a couple extra things to her box. But if you're interested in doing it, you could come up with whatever theme you want. I don't know, like if you're into cereal, you could put 7 different types of cereal in.
Ooh.
That's pretty good.
That's actually interesting. So, but yeah, it's whoever makes the box, it's whatever theme that they choose to make it.
Amber, like Scott was saying, probably easiest way is if you're on Facebook to go to the Texas Craft Whisperer Club page, and there's a couple of posts, but asking for competitors and box builders. 2 minutes. So I'll make it quick, or DM the page, and we'll get you added to the list. You guys are down to 1:50.
They can be different, Courtney.
They're supposed to be the same, but Crystal gave them a pretty good challenge. So, but yeah, it looks like Sarah's sitting there waiting. So,
Ooh.
no,
They're similar. They have a similar theme.
the theme was similar, yes, or the theme was actually the same. I like to call it
All right.
leftover.
Leftover Whiskerina crap.
Just so you all know, too, while we're talking about other things, the North Texas Beard Alliance is still planning December Beard. It is for December 12th, and we're kind of looking at both ways right now, whether we have to do it in live or online or live. So it's most likely going to go online at this point. But if something changes, with the way things are going, we'll look at maybe taking it to a live
50 seconds. 50 seconds.
Gotta get it up, Paul.
What's that?
Gotta get it rounded up on your face.
Oh.
So once the time runs out, we'll give you guys. Well, it looks like Sarah's already ready, but
I think you're both ready.
last minute adjustments.
She holding her nipples. Can we zoom in on the nipples?
Well, I'm adding to my.
Seashells.
You're probably going to be my cricket.
All right,
Yay,
how they're
girl.
we in the final countdown, Scott?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The duck is quacking.
Okay, so we want to go in and see Paul. Can you tell us kind of about? You had a theme in the box, but kind of what were you thinking when you built it? And
It's just really kind of bad here, but if I can.
Oh, nice.
But it's got little moss balls, moss, the gnome, his little pot of gold, some butterflies, the lights with their leaves, and then the mustache is that craft paper.
And how'd you put it on with the mask?
Yes, I used a cloth mask and just used the elastic straps to hold it over my ears.
That's awesome, Paul.
So basically what you're saying is you can wear that out in public as protection.
Yes, this is COVID positive.
It is COVID mask approved.
But it's clogging up my glasses.
Welcome to the world of crap beards, Paul.
Can you guys
Now-
see it okay? It looks kind of dark from my screen here, but
Yeah.
We're going to have you take a few pictures of it when you're done.
Okay.
Make sure you get some like good lighting and stuff. So then we'll post them up and everything.
Awesome job.
Be sure and show us your front and your sides. But I'm pretty impressed with the mask. I tend to make mine a kind of headband style and then hide it.
sides.
Oh, yeah. Excellent.
Very cool. Great job.
And the demolition there of everything on the table. That'll be fun to clean.
Oh my God.
All right. We ready, Sarah?
I'm ready.
All right, Sarah, tell us what you went through in making this and what you've got on the beard.
Oh my God, Sarah, I love
That
it.
is awesome.
So I had the rope, and we had 2 types of netting, which are both in there. The kitty, oh, I'm all backwards. Me, there he is. The kitty is behind there. Shells. I tried to make the pipe cleaners into little, is it octopus, whatever, multiple octopi. This was my tugboat. I'm so awful in the mirror. There you go. Sorry about the boobs, but you know what? Mermaids have boobs. So, shells, rhinestones, and then she had this awesome sequence stuff. So instead of just doing the obvious, like big, I try to like make it like fish scale, as if like you were, had chunks of mermaid and or fish.
So cute, Sarah. It's great.
And then I had the rope, and then I connected with the wire. I tried to have my mouth open. That's kind of one of my personal Whiskerina, I don't want to call it pet peeves. It's hard, but I try to have more of a mouth so it's separated. But yeah, I mean, it's good.
And so
shells on my bra, because why not?
And you've got a wig on. So how did you? Didn't see how you actually put it on your head.
I use so like a welding, like a face mask thing. It's that hard hat insert thing. So I always do that, and then I wire it to it. So then it kind of distributes the weight, because like I said before, I do a lot of really heavy beards, and plus my ears are crooked, so I can't just do the behind the ear thing because it falls off. So I do like the halo crown, and then the weight is usually this is like the lightest beard I've ever had in my life. So this is weird for me. But it distributes the weight on top of the head, so it goes down. And that's usually my go-to for creative beards.
Yeah, I use the same thing. I use the inside of a welding helmet, and then I have a softball mask that I had the front grill welded off of, and I flip it around for the weight to counterbalance.
The little ear tabs kind of just go right above it. So it's kind of like where your sideburns would start. So you can usually do a headband or a hat, or, the wigs are always the best transformation, if you ask me.
Yeah, the wigs are always my go-to also.
Same here. I love the wigs. And I've used hats a couple of times.
So my mustache isn't, my profile is not going to be the strongest. I usually do the mustache on the front and the back, but here we are.
You look fabulous.
Yeah, I think it's beautiful. It really is really great.
And so, Sarah, you also need to take a couple of pictures, front and side, so we can get a good idea of what, and we're going to post it on the Texas Craft Whisker Club page, and Talking Beards, and Scott, wherever else.
Better Homes and Gardens.
Perfect.
Better Gnomes and Mermaids?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then we'll take a crowd favorite vote, and typically we let Talking Beards announce that. So it won't be this Tuesday.
It'll be next week.
It'll be next Tuesday.
Sounds good.
Let you know who the crowd favorites are. So we also post the pictures in some of the different groups. So you'll see those coming out in there for your opportunity to comment on them.
Bless you.
Sorry.
The COVID.
So how do you guys feel about the competition?
That was
Did
fun.
you enjoy it?
I think it was really fun.
I'm sitting in about a 2-inch pile of debris around me.
Yeah, it's a hot mess. And my glitter's everywhere.
Any tips for future competitors?
Your space is good.
Just take it slow. Take your time.
I mean, you guys have already trumped, like, so far, like, all the beards that have been made so far. Well, even though there's only been 4 of them made, but I mean, you guys have, like, there's like, Paul's beard is so much more robust, and it just has such girth and stuff to it. And Sarah's beard's just really, it's really long and flowy. And it's just, every time she moves and I just watch it move, and it's really cool.
And so, Sarah, did you actually use that glitter you got out?
Not really.
Yeah, so that is one of the things we try to not blow up any boxes with glitter loose. So
All about glitter, but I get it. I understand that not everybody else is so glitter loving. So, but that's also one of my signatures of some
I tried
people.
to do some sparkle, girl.
Well, I think it was good on stage. I usually get that Halloween like body spray glitter stuff, and then I just like hose myself down. So then when you're in the light, it's just like pachoo, 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 pachoo. And obviously, I like being on stage, so it works out great.
So I know we only have just a little bit left to hit our hour and a half. So this is the part where Paul and Sarah will tell us who they're putting up for the next battle of the chopped craft beard. Here I am. I can't even say it. So, I guess Paul will go first. Who are you for the challenge?
Andrew Martin, are you ready to do this?
Is Andrew still on? Okay, so we'll
If
see.
he's not, yeah, we'll message
I'll have to
him.
go wash the moss out of his actual beard now.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got so much stuff in it right now. It's like moss and spider webs from the hot glue. And
And Paul did give us some opportunities for drinking. So
yes, I warned you.
excellent. And Sarah, now it's your turn. Who are you putting up for the next battle?
I'm horrible with names, so I think it's Glander, Sean Glander. He's the one that kind of called me out when we started this, so I thought we were going against each other. So, yeah, there he is. Yep, Are you ready, Sean?
I use Buttons Beard daily. He's in a house full of all wings. He doesn't have a
I
choice.
do actually have a nice like hemp lotion that's full of glitter. I call it my stripper lotion. It's amazing.
I was looking for a good lotion earlier in the summer, but I didn't find any glitter lotion. So
I'll mail you some. It's amazing. It's nice and thick, so you don't get all chalky, and it stays on with the sun. It's amazing. It's not like thick glitter. It just has a little bit of like sparkle.
oh, cool. Some sparkly beards. So
Hey, Crystal, I think my favorite thing of the stuff you guys gave me are these two little plastic eyes. I don't know if you can see them there on the moss.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, the green one?
Yeah.
Right here. Yeah, they're like little plastic eyes.
Sarah put hers on her mustache. I love that you guys used those. They were actually left over from my octopus beard that Sarah got most of the remnants from.
I like the googly eyes.
Yeah.
I actually bought some a couple of weeks back for another beard idea.
All right, Tish, now who is providing the box for the next?
The next box is provided by Andrew Matson, aka Brew. So you guys will be looking for that. We'll get in touch with you, make sure we have addresses and such, and then Andrew will be sending them out. I'll let you know when that goes out so that you guys can look for it and make sure you don't open the boxes. I told Paul and Sarah that probably 15 times just to make sure.
Yeah.
And I just want to say thank you to Crystal for the boxes and to Paul and Sarah for the fun and just going with the flow of all this. And then Scott for all the technical work and getting us up and running and the commentary as well. So this is so much fun, and make sure not this Wednesday, but next Wednesday, you share the invite with all your friends. They give me a hard time because I invite all my friends on the event, but you can do that too so that it gets out to everybody. And we try to share it on the different pages with some more members out there. But it's just a really great time if you can join us on Mondays with the online chat. We have a great time in there. Most of the time we don't really have a topic. It's kind of whatever comes up. And we do talk about craft beard stuff or bearding in general, but we really just take the time to chat and catch up with each other. So
Yeah. So every Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, just go over to the Texas Craft Whisker Club Facebook page. There's there'll be like an event there. Just go to the events, and each Monday there's a different event set up. You just click on it and you can join the Zoom meeting. Usually there's about, I don't know how many of us in there.
about
Any given week, 8, 10, 12, it kind of fluctuates. Oh, this is good comment here. Aaron still had the worst beard out of all of them.
Beard.
But so next Wednesday, let me just make sure I get the date correct. July 15th is the next challenge.
Yeah.
So Chopped episode number 4 will be on July 15th.
So stay tuned. I'll be getting that event created ahead of time, so we can, as Aaron and Scott say, make sure you share it, invite people all over, and because it's, as you guys probably can tell, it's a really great time seeing the people, and the comments from the crowd are really great too.
Yeah. No,
Krista, you're having too much fun with that hand.
You should see my TikTok.
Oh my gosh.
So where do you want us to send our pictures? Just to you?
Yeah, you can send them to me or direct message them to the Texas Craft Whisker Club page, either one, or and I'll get them from there and get that posted hopefully tomorrow.
Awesome. All right. Thank you guys so much. Like I said, I had a blast.
We can't wait to see the close-up pictures. You guys did a great job.
Yes,
We're stressed all day today.
yes. And Tom Glander said you guys set the bar high, and definitely so.
Thank you.
yeah. So thank you everyone that tuned in tonight. Don't forget to, like I said, join us Monday nights over at the Texas Craft Whisker Club Facebook page, where we get together on the Zoom, and then on the 16th will be the next Chopped challenge.
15th, right?
15th.
Yeah.
15th. Yes, I was looking right at it.
Yeah, and tomorrow night's Talking Beards.
Yeah, our guest tomorrow night is going to be Jason Kiley. So we're talking about his GoFundMe that he has going on. So yeah, so that's what's going on tomorrow night.
Well, thank you all again. I've enjoyed it.
Thanks.
All right, everyone. We shall see you all next week.
All right. Thank
See
you.
you later. Thank you.